Ivy, how you doing? You all look great, so I'll see you later. No, actually, welcome this evening to our performance, our fourth performance in a 5-show run. What we are doing tonight is 100%
improvisation, which means we have no idea what we're going to do tonight. We're going to get our suggestions from you and create.
In the course of the evening, we'll be coming to you and asking you for ideas.
Like we might ask you, what is your favorite animal that's smaller than a mouse? And you might say, a shrew. A shrew,
or you might not
I've
say
heard.
that. You know, we might come to you for your favorite color. In which case, you might say a cockroach. Time warp in here.
Or it might be a full sentence, say a short sentence that describes how you feel after Christmas.
I'm full.
Well, we're sure everybody has feelings after Christmas. We know that much here.
We also might ask you to name something that you're possibly insecure about. And you would say nothing.
We might ask you to dig down and take something that's not right on the surface. Like if we said, what's something that concerns you deeply on
And we might ask
Saturdays?
it to come from the back right of the audience.
Daycare.
Tonight's show is going to be totally spontaneous, and we will need those suggestions from you as we go on.
And it is often easier to hear the ones in the front. So we want to encourage those of you in the back to please call them out real loud so we can hear yours also.
Because we do have to take the first one that we can hear, and that means the first one that we can understand. So don't be bashful, shout them out loud.
So at any time in the evening, you might be asked to come up with a suggestion. So don't save them up, but just speak spontaneously, just as we will. Because we're going to be having a lot of fun tonight doing your show. It's never been done before.
We have no scripts. We have no idea what we're going to say tonight.
Everything will grow out of your ideas.
So sit back and enjoy yourself because we're
The Flash Family! To get us going, we would like you to pull from your own life's experience because we'd like to take a multi-level look at a concept that touches people's lives every day. And we can have one from this culture, or you can get something that's generic to all people, but something that has some importance to you. What would that be?
Breaking down your hobby.
Traffic. What was that?
Eating.
Okay, we did traffic before, actually, and we got that again last week, too. So we're getting too good at traffic. Eating? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Somebody? Okay, we're going to take eating then, something that affects everybody. Thank you.
I didn't run the washer yet.
Oh!
Don't take them out. Look, can't you tell? Oh, grease all over that. Silly me.
This one's bent too, but if we can get it into the arm, I'm sure. Here, go ahead.
Hang on. It's like a chocolate before. Hang on, here, it'll take your mind off. Just have one, it'll take your mind off this, because I know how nervous you are about it. And George! Oh, that's good, that's good. That's good, that's good. One of the nuts in it, one of the nuts in it.
I'll have a Big Mac and a Whopper. Some chicken McNuggets.
Oh, you've got a big party coming along with you today, huh?
Oh no, it's all for me.
A drink?
No, I don't think so. But I'd like a large fries.
Excuse me, but right now this is really out of balance nutritionally.
The macrobiotic a section of the bookstore is right here. So if you indeed want to get that 1 grain of rice diet.
I'm allergic to rice. Can I substitute something else for that grain of rice?
Don't get much fun. And you can see on page 6, you can put on quite a bit of weight, actually. There's Confucius, and he was a real tubbo guy.
Little marshmallows or rice?
Oh, the rice. We'll forget about it. Okay, we can go with the Italian. It's the pasta diet. That's fun.
I'm allergic to wheat.
We have the marsupial diet. You just catch little mammals and eat them during the day.
Fluffy, come here, Fluffy. Come here.
Honey, I have such a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. What? Something I can do? Would you
Yes,
like
you can stop paying so much attention to that cat. Stop it.
How about aspirin? Fluffy?
We're running out of chopped liver. Please, I need some. Get some more chopped liver. There's 600 hungry Jews out there.
I have to fix this flaming cabbage head first, Manny.
Who cares about art?
Oh God, the spinach dip is all out. They're jumping up and down on the table.
Where are the cocktail weenies?
Just give me some pretzels.
What can I do? Wait, I can't be. There's a fork in here. They got sausage. We got nothing out there. Patient, what the hell is this?
I quit! I never wanted to be a caterer anyway. Isn't that right, Mom? I never wanted to do it.
But this is your life.
I want to do this.
Give me sugar.
Honey, you come home.
Looks like a hand out there.
Okay, we'll keep going then. We're just going to test you out and see how it works, and I think we can have a relationship now. What we'd like for you now...
Respect us at the end.
I never did. You really are sitting in the aisles. Boy, watch out for that iceberg up there. If you get an avalanche going, you're all wiped out. All right, now okay, fun is fun. We've had enough fun for tonight. And I'd like you to think a little bit deeper, just for a second. It won't hurt, I promise. And think about what you feel. If you could encapsulate in one word, what to you is the secret of life? What would that be? Death? It's very zen, isn't it? Okay, the secret to life is death, somehow. And our next scene will be based on that concept.
This was your idea, and I'm not having a good time. Well, you know, Eddie Jenkins dared us to come here. He said girls would never do anything like that. Well, he was right, and we're being stupid.
Ladies, good evening. Will it be dinner for two? It's our pleasure. Let me assure you. think you'll find page 3 truly to your liking. Some of our best clients enjoyed it.
Calistoga.
Or blood of the house.
I can read the specials for you, Al. Your lamb's braised with your voice and messy fruits. Then we have the fondue with one and lime straw. And then have the California sauce. Well, it's good eats. That's our specials today. Thank you.
All of the lamb's brains? Your soup of the day?
Saliva.
Can I recommend some dessert to go after? Perhaps ladyfingers. I had coming right up.
Where's the door? I can't move. I'm stuck to the chair. Are we dead? What? Are we dead? Can somebody be scared to death? Is that what you mean? You feel that? Yeah. Pinch me. I feel that. Pinch me harder. Okay, yeah, that hurt.
Here you go, lady.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry, did I scare you? You look a bit jumpy tonight. Is everything okay? You sure? Good. We'll be right back with your drinks. Enjoy, please. Okay for the... Oh, God, are you okay? Yeah, see, you're easily tricked. People are like that. Cheap stunt, but then we're all manipulated in some ways, aren't we? Right? Life is like that. Sometimes you know you're being manipulated, sometimes you don't. In the next scene, both of the characters will be manipulated. And I want to see a situation that they might find themselves in that calls for that. What's a situation in your lives? Sales. You want to elaborate on that at all?
New cars.
I heard shoe store on this side. Is that okay? We'll put it together. So we have a scene that implies being sold something in a shoe store. Thank you.
She unlocked the door, entered the shop confidently, walked immediately to the cash register, and counted out the large bills while fixing her lipstick, straightening the collar of her shirt, straightening the seams on her stockings, touching up her hair, and winking at herself in the mirror behind the register.
A smart-looking gentleman came timidly, small steps at a time, into my store. Pausing at the door, looking around furtively, went over and started stroking some of the women's shoes.
Her head snapped in my direction.
He stopped touching the shoes quickly, put his hands into his pocket, and gave me the most innocent look.
She bought it, her artificial smile cracked like an old china piece, and she walked towards me mincingly.
His hands flew out of his pocket in a protective gesture. And he started whistling a happy tune. And asked me in a very nonchalant way,
Would you have me stop whistling, please?
He started tap dancing with the whistling.
She immediately fell to my knees and began fondling my shoes. She stopped me from tap dancing.
These are incredible shoes.
She said in a very artificial manner.
And I have another pair, equally incredible. He sucked in his breath and his eyes grew wide in anticipation as he followed me across the store.
She walked in a very suggestive manner, looking over to her shoulder to make sure that she had my full attention. She stopped at a rack, picked up a box of shoes, pulled one out and began to lace it in a very suggestive manner.
He started to pant. And he walked away from me quickly to regain his composure. He fanned himself with both hands, started smoothing his hair, he straightened his tie, he adjusted his coat, and he spit polished his shoes.
She looked towards me. She handed me the shoe. She smiled. She pulled out her business card. She began to ring up the register tape immediately and then stopped with a start.
Glanced at me, at the shoes, back at me, at the shoes, back at me. Grabbed his head and went for a chair. Pulled it forward and flounced into it.
She went to the window and threw it open. The other window. She began taking in great gulps of fresh air. She loosened her blouse, mussed up her hair, and put on her extra long eyelashes, and proceeded back to the shoe. She said,
Let me help you. He extended his foot ever so daintily and kicked off the shoe gently with his other toe. It bounced 3 times across the floor.
she began to caress my calf. She placed the shoe very gently upon my foot, and she began to massage my foot into the soft kid skin leather, while she whistled a tune from her childhood.
He started to purr. Then he started growling softly. And his hands started to scratch his thighs.
Her hand started to scratch my thigh.
His hands started to scratch my back.
She rolled over and played dead just for a second.
He helped me up ever so gallantly. He reached into the empty shoebox, took out the other shoe, the half-empty shoebox, took out the other shoe, and exclaimed in a possessive voice,
Buster Brown lives in here!
He slipped on the other shoe himself, scratching his own thigh, stood up, walked around, inhaled deeply, stroked his head as if he couldn't believe his eyes, ears, or feet, smiled incredibly brightly.
She shut up. She walked towards me, pretending to lace the shoes, all the time glancing at my buttocks. She circled me like a bird of prey circling a small, helpless animal on the desert.
At which point he noticed my buttocks and started circling me.
She became dizzy and sat down in the chair.
He came over and fanned me, cradling my neck and head gently.
She responded like a kitten.
He pulled out $50 from his wallet and handed it to me.
She returned it saying, "This pair's on the house."
going to do a silent piece for you. And what I'd like for that is some kind of a concept. One we had last week was dishonesty. And if you could think of sort of a day-to-day concept or idea that comes up.
Peace! Passion.
I heard passion. Thank you.
That was our silent look at passion. They said I did so well with that, I could do another one. It's so confusing back there. There's so many of us back there. What I'd like for this scene is a setting, someplace that might be real loud.
Restaurant.
I heard a restaurant first. Berlin. I heard noise up here too, but a restaurant in Berlin. We're going to combine two ideas. It was a little late, but his spirit was good. And how about some physical object, a small mechanical object, it doesn't have to be mechanical, a small object that you wouldn't expect. I'm have to jump on the gun over here.
Jukebox.
Jukebox. A Berlin restaurant that has at least one jukebox. Thank you.
No
not sick, honey.
Oh, I've gotten lost. I'm not. This trip isn't. I'm having a really difficult time on this trip. I'm not used to going places where they don't understand what I need.
I know.
And the lines are just terrible. Thing. And the traffic wasn't so bad. There's nobody out there with any cars, but hardly any. But they wouldn't let me through any of the gates.
And they're pretty serious about that.
I had to show them all the articles I've ever written with your byline on so that they'd let me through.
I think you just need to stay where it's safe. Stay by me. You always wander off and get lost. And
I wanted to say I shot in Berlin. I shot everywhere else. I shot in Berlin.
honey, I just think that I just feel like that you don't want to be around me.
Oh no, honey. That's not it at all.
I think it was on that trip to Berlin that I first realized John and I were growing apart.
I mean, this is all right, and I really do appreciate you taking me on all your assignments. I don't want to sound ungrateful. All right?
Well, I just feel like you come here and then get real dependent on me and have a miserable time and then blame me, and I feel like I can't go anywhere. Sprechen Sie Wasser? Wasser?
What?
Wasser.
Hi. Hi.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I know. It's,
I always did my best when I went on my assignments, and when she started coming along, it got to be like bringing a small child. I didn't know how to tell her, but I had other things to think about, and I couldn't be babysitting for all the time.
you know, I really wish that you would learn how to take care of yourself.
Danke.
What's the word?
I think I'm picking up a little German.
I went from my parents' home into John's arms. I never lived out on my own. Of course I was dependent. He wouldn't let me work. I had to stay home and do housework and join committees.
When we get back, I'd like to look for a job.
How are you going to do that?
I thought I'd start with the newspaper. Just to get a sense of what the marketplace is like.
Bad idea.
All the volunteer work I've done, all the committees I've been on.
Baby.
I've developed some talents.
Now, you seem to have to live up to my reputation there. It's really impossible.
I'll use my name.
She knew I came from a family of 6 kids where I was the oldest. I've been changing diapers since I was 5 years old. I didn't want a babysitter. I didn't want to drag her along. And yet I knew she couldn't go out and get a job.
Let me just try.
It'd make you feel better, right?
Of course it would. I mean, I know how important it is for me to be a hostess for your career and all that, but you're traveling more now and you're not doing nearly as much entertaining at home. We haven't had one of those great big dinner parties in a year and a half.
Well, I went to the newspaper. They put me to work in the mail room. How classic, right? I go to work in the mail room. I love it. I get to meet new people every day, different person at each desk. I'm the best mail person they ever had.
I'm just beginning to feel like I'm just your wife. I'd like to just see what it's like to be a little bit of just me. Okay? Let me just try, all right? Say you'll support me on this, and I don't mean financially. I need you to emotionally be behind me.
I'll support
It was so embarrassing. People were saying, "Why does your wife have to work? What's wrong?" Started selling. If you two had some problems, out of the frying pan into the fire.
Let's stay out of East Germany, okay? All right, what we'd like to do next is feature the man behind the keyboards. Okay, that's enough. All right. So the next piece is some diabolical thing we concocted to challenge us, and what we're going to be doing is asking our piano player and keyboardist, Mr. Joe Polino, to start our scenes for the next 10-15 minutes. And so based on whatever he plays, that will inspire us backstage and come out and we'll set the tone, set the mood for something. So we'll come back to your suggestions. Right now we're going to let Joe give us the suggestions for the piece we call Improvising with Music, strangely enough. So hang on to your hats. We don't know what's going to happen either.
Welcome to radio station KABY. We're here live and direct from Fort Mason Center here in downtown San Francisco. Lilie by the Commodores, and let's roll that now. It's called Lost for You, Baby. Get some sugar.
It's right in here, and a couple of
Sure to cover number 3 in the next spot.
Good, I need
We
to
only got half a minute last time. If they don't get this time, we're not paying at all, okay?
I need the new promo spot, so lead in for the tickets.
temperature, okay?
Maybe a piece of ice.
Rewind back to spot 2.
Okay, stand by. That was the Commodores with Lost to You. This next tune, it's by a local San Francisco group called Journey. They've just come back together, especially to record this for you, and it's called Back to the Bay. Let's take a listen to that right now. What is it?
Call your mother.
Hi, Mom. No, everything's... I'll just put him outside. That's okay. No, it's not too cold for him. Can you hold, Mom? Yeah, that was Journey with Back to the Bay. That's a great smash new hit. Now we have an oldie for you. It's by Cream, and it's called Impersonal. Come on, that was a song, Mom. That was a song.
Das war nicht in Ebenhagen?
I'm sorry, the connection you're trying to make at this point will take another 75 cents.
Schmagegi. Das war eine Gliebenstoß, Luft nicht.
Please deposit 75 cents.
Was denn das Schrecklich? Mach es durch, oder mach es. Ich sprechen Sie English under. Hello?
Hello, Klaus, is that you?
Yeah!
Oh, darling, darling, you're actually calling me.
Calling! Yeah!
I miss you so much.
Much!
How is the restaurant?
The restaurant is fast.
Oh, you mean it's very busy?
No, it... is fireproof.
To be fair,
flight?
Airplanestraße.
Nicht im Abendorfschlafen, doch?
Airplane. Oh, how can I tell you? Dirigible.
Ah, Luftwaffe!
Yes, on Friday.
No problem.
See you then on Friday at 8 o'clock?
Yes.
Oh, I do hope so, Chloe. Bye, darling.
Hello.
What a great scene! The 50s! This is great, you know?
I'll tell you.
Reminds me of, it's like, I hurt my back. I tried to do the twist, you know? These pants of flare, I stepped on my flare.
Look at that, can you believe me?
Yeah. A little piece of the craft American cheese with the hot dogs on it.
Yeah. Sam!
Can you believe, look at that.
Kelly!
Look at that mini dress.
Oh, you're such a delight.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, what a good...
Isn't this a bookworm? Oh, look at Vinny, it's Vinny.
Vinny! Nice to see you, Vinny.
Oh, they've got some Hawaiian punch.
Yeah.
Back in the...
Oh boy, I'd like some of that. Thank you.
Yeah, me
That looks really good.
Yeah, open that sucker. All right. Watch it like.
Oh, that's not very good.
Class of 62.
I don't think we should be drinking out of plastic cups because some of the molecule in our count could fall into the punch and then we could all be poisoned.
Vinny, come on.
Now, wait a minute. He's got a point, actually. I mean, he's got the chemistry.
I do? Yeah, I do.
The chemistry background. I mean, he's working for Dow now. So we know.
We know all about poisoning.
I'm sorry, I just like the little jokes on them. I thought they'd be real nice for the... But you're absolutely right. Here. Pour it back in. I'll get styrofoam cups.
Well, we can. How about if we took some of the ham off of around that melon stuff and wrapped it like into straws, and we could just suck right out of the bowl.
Ham straws? Hawaiian punch through ham straws. Doesn't make my appetite buzz.
Well, I'm sure
There's your sense of adventure.
if we made them a 1/4 inch in diameter, it's 3 slurps and it would be the same as a glass.
Just like back in when we were in school together. I thought I could get a few touchdowns and they'd all be all over me.
You've
You
been-
bring out your slide rule
You've
and they
been
were...
in insurance too long. No, you're always hedging your bets. Let's try something new. I believe you, Vinny. Okay, it's a little hard to...
It is a little limp.
Slippery.
Much better than those plastic cups.
And it'll flavor the ham.
Yeah. Kind of luau-ish.
This is wonderful, Vinny.
Thank
Have
you.
you thought about going into food preparation?
No.
Well, you should. I mean, this is very innovative stuff that you just discovered.
You know, I gotta admit, Vinny, it's good. It's got a taste to it. I think kids all over America could be sucking these things.
Ham straws! Ham straws, yes! I love it. And
Billy's ham.
Vinny! I think he's got it.
we can package them in little boxes in the shape of pigs. Oh, yes, good idea.
Put the brand on the back with a V brand.
Oh, that's perfect. And they could come
shaped like little pig's tails.
Oh,
You know how kids love to dress up
really
little.
cute.
You know, we need a jingle for this stuff.
Okay,
This goes on the market.
all right.
Let me see what's on KABC. Why? I like it. You guys are pretty good. In these big straws, yeah, make the drinks go down.
Lily's big straws, yeah. Make the tree down south. Lily's big straws, yeah. All over town.
In these big straws. Ba-ba-doo-ba.
What do you think, Minnie? What do you think?
I think that's wonderful.
Listen, I'm willing to take a second mortgage on my house to get this thing going. What about you guys?
This is your shot. You can be king of the hop.
I have an IRA I'll cash in, Vinny. I think you what do you do with Vinny?
I've got a term policy I don't care about. I'll just take the money, please. Come on, Vinny. We
We want to back you, Vinny.
can all do this together.
We're with you.
It's my mother's idea. Mildred.
Mildred.
Mildred, big straws. I bought all 60 lessons, but I can't. My feet just don't. They won't do that. I'm white. I can't dance to that.
It's okay, Mr. Kelly. I'm white too, and I can. You'll learn.
Women have a natural sense of rhythm, though. I mean, okay.
I think we need to free up your hips first.
Does that mean we have to touch them or something?
You touch them.
They don't grow like that.
That's where Wanda comes in. I am the hip specialist. Watch my hips.
Watch Wanda, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, do you have a Dramamine?
Bend the feet.
Oh, my.
Push it into the ground.
Push her to the ground.
Rotate.
Got it. I think you got it.
My stomach's a little upset.
Look out. Look up. Don't look in.
When I'm getting dizzy.
That's right.
Don't move anything but your hips, Mr. Kelly.
Are you
Let's
kidding?
get forward.
I think he's a case for the footprints.
Oh, I like this. I majored in engineering. I can do this.
You are wonderful. Big
Just
hips.
follow them. They're even numbered already.
This one's gonna be trying this one.
This way. Hold my hips.
Hold your hips and follow the footprints.
Follow my hips.
God
Your
bless you,
hips.
Arthur Murray.
I think you're brilliant.
Oh my! I think it's there, really. We're going home. We're going home.
was the mail. It's a sanctuary. You must not understand what this place is to be behaving this way. This is protected by the state, the country, and the ghost of John James Audubon. That's right. And not only that, we are its representatives. And I'm afraid we're going to have to place you under arrest. That's right. Bird call.
Will those go all the way out, John? The ghosting on those little lights is it's just technical stuff. I'm just trying to impress you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you, Joe Polito. In our lives, whenever we're in a group, much as whenever little animals are in a barnyard, there is a certain pecking order. And in this next scene, what we're going to do is do a demonstration of the pecking order that comes to us in society. I'll get a suggestion for well, I should get this last because I don't want to give them even a minute to think about what the suggestion is. So what the people in what the actors will do, they'll come out actually into the audience and they'll get numbers. There'll be 4 actors and they'll get numbers from 1 to 3. Now this is individually. I mean, they're going to go to one person will say 2 or 1 or whatever, and that'll be their position in the pecking order, and they won't know what each other has. And within the context of the scene, then they'll have to work out their position in the pecking order. Okay? Okay, so can we have the actors on stage, please? Why don't you go into the audience and give me a number? Okay, don't shout it out. And maybe go to different parts of the house and...
Oh my God!
Number from 1 to 3.
What an embraceable you? What the hell is this? What a whisper this man has! Population explosion. Now let's have the actors come to the front of the stage, and what they'll do is they'll all cover their eyes except for one actor, and he'll hold up the... Everybody can... That's it. Can't even agree on the front of the stage. What they will do is individually hold up the number of fingers, which is meant to represent their position in the pecking order that they got from the audience. So, Sue, why don't you go first? Okay, and Mimi? Doug? We don't have to do the piece, we already got it. Okay, now what we need is a...
What is high?
Number 1 is high.
Okay.
Thank you. From the attorney up here.
No time will we do fractions.
So what we need now, we need your suggestion of a social situation, like it could be a playground. A playground.
High school.
It could be a high school, yeah. But we wanted something where people they maybe have a former knowledge of each other, so they don't come together like strangers. Like a bar mitzvah on a high school playground.
You're spelling, you're cheap. You're cheap or you would have gotten us a room. got dust on my shoes already, okay?
It's okay, they look rather dusty. Nobody wears white patent leather shoes.
Tell me what to do. Let me help.
Would you please, thank you, Sarah. Would you cut the lemons, put them in the punch, and then you can put out the crackers. That'd be wonderful.
I'd be glad to. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you.
wonderful. Everyone is going to know who the mother is. You just look wonderful.
Thank you.
Daniel,
Yes.
Did you get the garbage cans yet?
What?
I don't see them
Don't
here.
go away already. You're so cheap.
Hey, Mrs. Noodleman, hi.
Good to see you, Mr. Schmelding.
how do you do?
Rabbi Schmelding. You've done wonderful things with this gravel. I think it's terrific. Dyed it with all the many colors.
God's rocks are good enough for us. God knows.
Does this man have a sense of humor or what?
Yes. I don't know. He's complaining today, Rabbi. Did you get the garbage cans yet?
Okay, I'll get. They're still full already. Okay, I'm waiting for them to come by and empty them all up. Right?
So touching.
Yes, it
I was
was.
inspired.
Yeah, so was I.
Really. I mean, I've been to at least 4 bar mitzvahs you've done, plus a couple of weddings, and I think you outdid yourself today.
Well, it's nice to know that I have a following, you know. I really appreciate the fact that you come again and again and again and just see all the different ways.
Well, and I like the fact that you used my feminist version, Rabbi. That was very fine.
I did have to clean it up a little bit, but
Yes, it did. Yes.
Mr. Platter, you'd like to see the crackers?
Yes, that is great.
Okay.
What? Classic? Come on. There's no class in this organization at all.
Should I get the glass one then instead of this one?
yes, get the glass one.
No, we don't want the glass one. It might break on the Scrabble.
Noodleman.
I think we need to use the glass one.
That makes sense.
Yes, Rabbi.
Are you still taking your medication? Because I spoke to your internist and he said you can get pretty bitchy. I'm reformed, please.
What? You can't afford a room, but you can afford big words? What is this?
I sense tension on the playground.
Oh,
There is a parable, which I wish to recite. When there's tension in the playground, there's unrest in the school of life.
I don't see what that has to do with this bar mitzvah out here, Rabbi.
Of course you
I'm
don't,
sure it
Mrs.
was very
Noodleman.
nice.
I understand.
so what am I supposed to do with it?
Oh, I was offering you one, Daniel.
I don't
I thought you wanted all of them.
Listen, I would like you all to be my guests at the bake sale.
You're using your garage again, I bet.
It's God's garage, actually. It's God's garage. Anybody who wants it.
I have a daughters of Yahweh meeting that night, Rabbi. But I'm sure my mother will help you if you need some extra hands.
And I'll be glad to help too. I've got some things.
Excellent choice.
I've been cleaning out the garage myself and didn't want to take on the responsibility of a whole garage sale myself. So I thought that I'll just bring my stuff over and help. How
Will
about
we
that?
be splitting the profit?
There is a parable I would like to recite. He who
I knew
profits,
there would be.
he who profits from another man's doings is ripe for persecution. I leave you with those words. Because my entire group is sitting out waiting in the car, and I must take care of it. All my precious.
Don't keep them waiting, Rabbi.
Remember those words. And next time you have another bar mitzvah, hey, we can work out our package deal. All right? Thank you.
So the pain I'm feeling is God's for like making fun of him or what?
Are you having chest pains again, Daniel?
Oh, horrible.
Oh, Daniel, I told you not to eat that cheese.
Okay, so you did, but I did, all right? So I did, and it did, and it happened already.
You know what? I have some seltzer water here. I brought it for myself because I can't drink the alcohol. Please, take a couple swigs real fast, and it may make you burp and relieve some pressure. It might feel a little better.
Pretty bland.
Bubbles. More, faster.
I think so.
That feel better?
So much. All right.
Can we have the actors show us what their different...
Want to line up?
Oh yeah, that's even better. Show us by lining up. One, two, and three. So we had 2 1s and 2 2s, is that correct?
No. Were you a 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Surprise of the show, isn't it great?
Surprise.
1, 1.
2, 2, 2.
No wonder you laugh.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now I get a chance to practice my printing. We're going to do an amazing thing right now. We did this once before, and we really, when we did it a couple of weeks ago, we weren't even sure that this would work, and it did. So we thought, well, you know, you do something one time, and it challenges your socks off, and it works, and hey, let's go for broke a seat. Maybe we get to do it again. This is going to be a song that Jim is going to sing for you. He's going to make it up, of course, as usual. However, what's going to be different is you are going to give him the first line of the song and the last line of his song. So let me get the last line first, because I want to write that one down. So what's a last line? Any kind of...
It's
God is a
going
bird.
down.
Okay. God is a bird. Right here, so he can see that. And now his first line.
Mario Cuomo,
This be a pain.
Okay.
Deep down inside.
His was first, but I couldn't hear it because...
Mario Cuomo, where are you?
Mario Cuomo, where are you? And there's the last line. Good luck, Jim.
Cuomo, where are you? Is that the first one? Yep. I know this song. They landed at. They would give that man the chieftain's hat, and he would be ruler of the village. Sometimes
this year. God's the one who decides the election. God is a bird.
Well, I guess there's nothing left to do now but take a break. So what we're going to do is allow you 10 minutes of free time. It's included in the price. And you go out there, get refreshments, use the facilities, catch up on your reading, whatever you like to do. Come back here in 10 minutes and see a totally different second half. See you in 10 minutes.
These little X's there to mark your spot. We're going to open up the second half of the show with a piece that we used to warm up ourselves, and it's a lot of fun for the audience because you get to give us an actual physical object. The workshop people really love this because usually they know we may do this, so they plan ahead. We get the most.
An iceberg!
I actually have to have the object in my hand, and I'd like it to be something in your pocket, in your purse, something that we wouldn't expect to find in a pocket or earplug. Okay, we've got this. All right. So we're going to take a look at. We all see what this is. Now you're going to see what else this could be. Okay. I'm what, God?
Honey, where's the styptic pencil?
Well, just send in the bowl. Put it down in the bowl.
Wilbur, now look, as long as the motor goes fast enough, stretch that out to the end. As long as the motor, get it tight, you gotta get it.
Okay,
As long as if the motor goes fast and the pop goes along tight, fast enough, you'll be off the ground in no time.
Down on your hands and knees. They'll never know I don't have a coffee table.
She loves me now.
Just take a little off the front.
Well, I like it, Betsy, but I was thinking something with maybe stripes.
Would you hurry up, please, honey?
Oh, your new tablecloth? No, no, it's not.
Well, Mommy, Dorothy L'Amour wore one.
Red Sea, part!
Sacred shawl of wisdom. For this one over here, we have 1492. Was that one? Okay. This one is.
Oh dear, now that the fire's going, why don't we take the clothes off and get comfortable? What do you say, huh?
Da 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 da.
And once the jellyfish has been put in formaldehyde,
and then he said goodbye, and I didn't want him to.
Washable or dry clean? Good, one or the other, right. Now we'd like to do a little bit longer exploration of a piece. We've asked you for a broad suggestion before. We got death, we got passion. Those are the kinds of things that we're looking for in this piece. This is something that we call life. Whoa. And what we're going to be doing is taking a look at this concept from a variety of ways. So it should be something that is broad enough
Discrimination.
to
Death.
Anxiety.
Sex discrimination.
You're all against me.
Discrimination.
Let me get to my. I like being out here alone. Let me have and something that we can look at in a lot of different ways, so that.
Philosophy.
What? So that we can spend the next 20 minutes or so looking at this from a variety of different ways. So
Betrayal.
sex and discrimination are certainly.
Betrayal.
Keep going. Keep going.
Betrayal.
Anxiety.
Betrayal.
Betrayal.
Yeah.
Bureaucracy.
I heard betrayal. Betrayal got in, it got squeezed in a gap somewhere, and that's what we heard, betrayal. So this is Flash Family's look at betrayal.
Mom, I asked you not to vacuum my room. I'll vacuum it, Mom. Please. What?
Sweetheart, sweetheart.
Mom, I don't want you in my room.
Honey, I didn't touch anything. I didn't even look at anything. I only looked at the rug. I kept my eyes down.
You'll have to move things in order to vacuum.
I promise I won't move anything.
Well,
I won't even move your diary. I'll leave it under the bed. That's where you keep it.
Oh, Melanie, I'm sorry. Oh, Mom. Melanie, it's just that you're 14 and you have blue hair and you have a boyfriend.
Dear, did you read the part about the...
Yeah, Angie, you got a passenger. I don't have a passenger, so you're Superman, so I'm nothing.
Downtown, 5th Street, 346, please. What are you turning right for?
Oh, it's there's a lot of construction work going on down on 14th, and so we got to take the Caribou overpass. Oh, boy, just avoided that cop car there, yes, sir.
I didn't see any cop
So
car.
you're new in town. They're all undercover. That's why you didn't
You
know.
in town, I live here all right. If you have been this way a million times, why are you going down by the new construction?
That's what I meant to say.
Okay, you caught me. Okay, so my wife's sick. I need $3 to give me a break. I'm taking you around about a little bit. Be climbing up my ass like some kind of... Where you from anyway? You're from New York.
Look,
What do you think? I'm John Dillinger? I'm holding up a bag for Christ's sake? I'll make a few nickels here. Go off the Caribou over there. They're going to kill you. What are you going to have your spleen taken out or something? Look at me, you're on zero. You can you right on top. I'll give you some suntan lotion.
Want me to stop before you get out, or you?
no, let's do the scenic route, okay?
Fine, we'll go by way of Miami.
snippy. Geez, snippy a little bit, huh? Just a little?
No! Everything's fine. I'm sorry, I shouldn't take it out on you. It's...
Well, no, I'm just got in the cab innocently, you know? I mean, it's like, tell me your problem's okay.
I don't want to take advantage of the man with the cloth like yourself, you know?
Well, normally I'm used to, you know, not being able to be seen, and it's a little different matter, but under the circumstances, I suppose that there's something that's bothering you.
And we can just close the window about halfway, and I'll just do a little confession.
Rip up some of the carpet back here. Well, is something bothering you?
Yes, it's been 37 years since my last confession.
I see.
I flipped off 7,000 people. And I ran over, I don't know, 60, maybe 70 pigeons on purpose last week. I don't know what I got a bike messenger with that hood on him, and I got him right between the eyes. I really feel bad for that because I really wanted that one, you know. I really wanted to get him.
Have you been to church at all?
Well, I took a little chip out of the cornerstone of St. Mary's when I turned on the phone. Did not come though. I'd have rocked the vestibule though. I don't know.
And do you feel sorry for what you've done?
Well, maybe. Whoops! Here we are. 1695.
No. Tell you what. I think you have more to talk about. Let's go to Toledo. Possibly tell him. If I let that out, it'll destroy his career. Oh my God, it's possibilities.
Yes, but think about the money. Financial security involved here. You want to be an entrepreneur? Now's your time.
Can't you do it without affecting someone else's life? Make money for money's sake, but not at the cost of someone else.
If only that were true. Get it while the getting's good, kid. This is your once-in-a-lifetime shot to the top of the elevator. Ring the bell and get the rubber teddy.
Listen to someone that's red? That's not right. Think not from just your mind, but from your heart. Dig deep. Feel from within. What would you want to happen if it were the other way around? How would you want them to treat you? Would you want them to take that photograph and upload it and lose it?
Everybody wants to be famous for 15 minutes. Why don't you give him a shot?
He said he loved me.
15 minutes, yeah.
Doesn't that feel good, my child?
I'll print another one.
Good doctor, we'll work on that.
When you were about 16, did your baby ever betray you? You know, your baby, your boyfriend, your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
What happened? What do you remember from that time? How did you feel?
Left him for somebody else?
He couldn't tell you, but he was going to leave you for somebody else. Thank you.
No, I need my time out with the boys once or twice a week. And then when I come back after running around a bit, you and I would never speak. Hey, all I want is some freedom in our relationship, and it'll last and go on, and that's why I'm singing you this funky song.
Honey, I don't know if I believe you or not. You sure like to go out with the boys a lot. You leave me alone with nothing to do.
All I can say is that I need my freedom. I need to run the streets at night. You keep me locked up under key and behind the doors. My whole world feels so tight. I got to have some way to go and be myself. I gotta be a man. And honey, I love you. I'm crazy about you. You know, I'm doing the best that I can. Oh no, baby. She's that new nurse down at the school. No, come to the pool. She's the new lifeguard down at the swimming pool. Oh no. Yesterday, so you can see, I don't need to be with this. I don't need this trouble in my life. All you ever brought me was strife. My baby, she always gives me so bad, I don't know what to do. You know, she orders me around and it makes me so goddamn blue. All she wants for me to do is be by her side. I'm the guy up on the street, I'm going to run and hide. Yeah. Honey, all I want. Nice store, I like your clothes. You stay close all day today. Nice when you do that. Keeps things out. Oh, hello, Katika. How are you? Yes, I know. What should you want to cross the shade? Okie dokie. There you go. Oh, I forgot to put sunscreen on you. It's okay. It'll go away. And I brought you some food, and for me also some food.
Those witches.
Papa, are you in there, Papa?
I don't know. We have to stop these visits, Kapita. Too much excitement.
Hi, Papa. I brought you a donut.
But I have a donut today.
So this is another
You can
donut.
bring it back tomorrow when I need it.
Okay.
Too excited. Here, I'll put it under the sink next to the Drano. I'm thanking you for bringing the donut, even though it's not a special occasion.
So how are you, Papa? You look lonely.
I have not changed my feelings in 17 years, and you know that. When Shmedana died, many pieces of me went with her.
When Mom died, no, you took a lot from all of us. But you've got to go on, Dad. You can't just live here in this little room all day with that little
No.
fuzzy furry thing.
You don't know. When she and I was married, we said forever. Forever used to be a long time, you know? Not so long anymore. But now, waiting, we are never going to be together.
I'm thinking folk dancing.
That makes me feel so much better.
It might if you would try it.
I danced in 1946. I danced, and I didn't need to dance anymore. I had to dance because the Nazis came and took away all of our chairs. We couldn't sit down. For 5 years, they made us stand up. It was terrible time. Terrible.
There's a very nice teacher.
Teacher?
Teacher.
Oh, you should get yourself a woman friend. Several. Okay. Don't be like me.
I think you would like her.
Everybody pushing the women. They just push, but it's too much excitement. Too much. I go out on the street and the kids, they throw they pop bottles on me, and they make, on the floor, and then I'm happy here. You want, what have I got? You want some apricot juice?
Yes, Papa.
Oh, never mind. It's too old.
Ever since my mom died.
You're such a whiner. You have no right to be miserable. I do.
Father likes something. Perhaps if you were not miserable, I wouldn't be. Perhaps if you would learn to dance a little. Meet this teacher friend of mine. Go out, breathe air that's not stale.
This is my air. I brought it with me. I don't want anybody else to touch it. That's why the window
That's
is
your
closed.
water, but you don't drink it twice. Okay? It's time. I miss Mama too. But we've got to go on. We've got to live.
Okay, I get the donuts.
Good Papa.
You talked me into it. You didn't, custard. Go ahead. I'll save mine for later. Too much excitement.
Papa, you were always living in tomorrow. But there is no tomorrow if you don't live today.
You're reading that, Rodney Chewin or what? Here's that beat, guy. Here you go. Dive in, honey baby. Dad, it's better for the birds to be happy. I don't care one way or the other. Thank you for coming over, Herman. Oh, schmecke geschmeckt.
You remember what Mama said on her last days? How you should go on and be happy? Is this being happy?
I don't have so
Don't
much.
you remember what Mama said?
That was a long time ago, and everything has changed.
Forever is forever. I remember someone saying that.
So, I'm going to wait for it.
Well, take her words and live them already.
What does that mean? I'm happy. My hot plate works. I'm only in good shape. I'm a king in a castle. Okay. All right, I walk you down the stairs.
It's a start.
Don't get too excited, okay?
From this parapet you can see all of Viking's home. Surely it is not too cold out here for you to view the Lilie, I'm struck by you.
Oh, you flatter me so.
17 years I have served your husband and I have protected you.
That is true. There has no one been as loyal as you.
Now, the countryside is so beautiful.
Spring is my favorite time of the year.
It suits you well.
There's 11 o'clock and all is well.
My lord will be leading me to the north
I know he goes on the hunt.
tomorrow.
Yes. And I fear he has asked me to go with him this time. There is no way that I could beg to stay here to protect you. There is nothing I can say to you, my lord. I must go where he wishes me to go.
But of course, one cannot refuse a request of one's lord. They've taken a vow.
Yes, my lord. It's either obedience or death.
Doth thou think that he does not trust you to stay?
I have not a hint of that, lady, except that he has never taken me on his hunts to the north for the past 17 years. Seems so.
Chadwick, there you are.
Sire,
My lady.
My lord.
Sire, should I leave you?
No, please, please, by all means, stay for this last evening.
We will. putting on fresh green leaves.
Aye, they are. The buds of spring speak highly of the growth that form.
Those yellow daffodils on yon hill are a pleasure to my eyes.
Yes, many things bud in spring. You will be leaving with us in the morning.
Of course, I.
I'm so glad you are taking Chadwick, sir. I will feel so much safer having him at your side.
I'm sure we both will.
Is there word of many stag in the north, my lord? Do you expect a bountiful hunt?
Yes, I expect many a kill will be made. Chadwick will be leaving at 8 sharp.
Sire, I'm ready within the hour.
I bid you adieu. And sweet dreams, my lady.
I'll join you soon, my lord.
See you in the morning, Chadwick.
To the morrow, sir. Milady, I think it's time for Chadwick to hit some.
There's lovely light to ride by.
Yes, milady, it will light the way for the life that the night spares, which is mine.
Doesn't sound reasonable. Precipitous.
But just as the full moon returns every so often, milady, so will Chadwick, your faithful servant.
I don't hope so.
Till the next full moon.
Godspeed, Chadwick.
Who polishes the mirror of Endor? 20,000 years I have slept. No one has touched me till this day, and who be it?
It is Longstreet.
Could you remove the dust, please? I couldn't quite hear you. Ah!
Phyllis, I got... Is there someone in here with you, Phyllis?
You have polished me to my full countenance, and now I serve no one. I'm not hidden beneath the dust anymore.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think I did.
Came,
You learned ventriloquism.
no, it came from the mirror.
Oh, come on, come on.
There's a spirit in the mirror.
Sure there is, right.
Endo!
Yeah, sure, okay.
Endo! Endo, say hello to Walden. Walden Longstreet.
It's not even April, okay? So like lay off, okay? We'll get the sponge as a cleanser and we'll finish the baseboards and then go on to the other windows.
For the fair beauty who has shown me my freedom, I will grant any 3 wishes.
Okay. First, that I be beautiful.
But you are already beautiful.
No, you know what I mean, beautiful. Oh, curly hair and rosebud lips and high cheekbones.
I'll just get the baseboards for a minute, okay? And then we'll move around and...
Take your time.
Would you like an ass corner or
No,
something?
thank you.
Sure.
No, Marvin.
Drink a water or...
Marvin, it's okay. Go ahead. I'm fine.
I'm gonna get some water. You look a little bloody, okay?
Okay, Marvin.
Be right back. You're okay though.
Yeah.
And
Foolish mortal thinking that curly hair will make you beautiful than you already are? You're the fairest woman I've seen in 20,000 years.
Probably the only woman. Of course I look beautiful. Did you see what I married? You think I'm beautiful?
I know, Marvin.
I think you're the
I
most
think.
beautiful woman that I've ever known. You know that. I tell you.
But Marvin, I don't think anybody else does. Except you and him. I wanted to be really beautiful, you know, like in the eyes of the world, and everybody looks at you and they say, now there's a beautiful woman. I want to walk down the street and everybody thinks that.
But
And I know.
But I think you're beautiful, and as long as I think you're beautiful, and I have you, and you have me, and we have each other.
I want other men to think I'm beautiful. Not just you. I'm sorry, but I do.
Oh, girl. Milady, who is that jackrabbit who keeps interrupting us?
That's my husband, Marvin. He thinks I'm beautiful, too.
Listen to Marvin.
Okay, then can I have a lot of money?
Say right under my own roof, under my own nose, when I was busy out working at the
Factory.
factory, making spam so I could bring it home.
Really, it was. I mean, I'm a very impetuous person. You know that. That was one of the things you found charming about me, is the fact that I was just, impulsive. I mean, there he was standing right at the elevator door. He had these smoldering eyes, and he looked at me, and I thought, well, what the heck, I'm riding him home.
I believe that. I mean, after all the years we put in, all the good times, all the bad
Oh, they
times.
were wonderful times. All of them were wonderful, and the bad ones were horrible, really.
We separated the two of them.
Yeah, it was just there and gone.
No, this doesn't fit, honey. I remember the time when you were having Claude. You were in the hospital, right?
Right.
And Claude had that strange disease. He had something wrong with his ear.
Right.
He only had one of them.
That's right. I had bumps all over it. Right.
And that brought us closer together because up
Yes.
until that time, you were running around saving little bits of gum.
Please! Now, up to now, you've been supplying words that might be expected in this scene. No, we saw him at the elevator, we had some gum, etc. So now let's give him words that they might not be expecting in the context of this scene.
So that you could get enough money to buy an operation for the kid. What happened to us, huh?
Nothing happened. You have to understand. It was just one of those things, and it's gone. And you're making me feel like a salami.
You're giving me heartburn.
I'm oily and constricted. I didn't mean for it to come between us. It was just something like a little present for me, like the time that you impulsively bought yourself a toy mouse. A toy mouse. Did I laugh at you? Just a little.
Cute laugh. But I bought that mouse because I thought that it would remind you of the time when we went to Switzerland. And we went up into the Alps, and we found this little hole in the wall, and inside that hole was a
Giraffe.
giraffe. A cute little giraffe. I want to drink only if it's vermouth and poison. Because I feel like killing myself with the way I'm feeling. Oh, quit. That's good.
I feel really upset. I mean, I think, you know how upset I am?
Yes.
I'm going to make penance to you, and I'm going to give away my
Car fare.
car fare. I'll leave myself stranded at home with no car fare. I'll leave the house. I will just stay here just to let you know how sorry I am.
Oh, sure. So that your friend Leroy can come by and pick you up in his
Dotson.
Dotson.
That's sweet.
No, I won't leave. I promise you. I will lock myself in the
Cow pie.
couch. Worst thing I can think of doing.
You always do that to get sympathy, though. This marriage has survived a lot of things. It survived when we got invested in
Toenails.
toenails. Remember that? We invested in toenails, and the market just fell right out.
I wasn't responsible for that.
Why not?
I didn't want to do that. I said that we should invest in
Nose hairs.
nose hairs.
It's not really the point. The point is I can't trust you anymore. You know, you get this guy from the elevator. Who knows where you're going to get somebody next? You'll probably find somebody in the
Tahiti.
dry heaves.
Don't take me to Tahiti if you don't trust me.
You're not going to Tahiti.
I'm not going anywhere. I told you that. I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to sit right in the top line, and I'm going to just I'll knit things.
Oh, sure. The last time you knitted something, we wound up with 12 dozen
Yeah.
yams. And I'm allergic to them. They make me break out with big, large
Nanos.
nanos.
You're all gone now, honey. You look as good as ever. Why won't you listen to me? I'm really sorry. What do I have to do to let you know how sorry I am?
Well, for a start, you probably
Count your toes backwards.
count your toes backward.
I'll do it. May I leave my shoes on, or would you pair?
You can leave your shoes on, but take off your
Toilet.
toilet.
Thank you for all coming tonight. For those voters here tonight who don't know me, I'm William Frank.
For all those gullible scumbags out there,
Bill Frank, B. Frank, I like to say, and I think of it as more of a name.
B is for boss.
It's also a way I lead life. I'm here tonight to
Boss
say
is around many, many people for many, many years.
that if you're able and willing to elect me to this fine office, that I'll do more than just lead us to a higher economy, a higher position in world rank.
I'll come into your homes at night.
I'll make sure that each of your families is safe.
I'll kiss your wives good night.
This community for too long has suffered under a tyrant like my predecessor, one who doesn't care about safety in this community.
I'll take the piggy banks from under the children's pillows.
Now I know you're saying that you've just moved into this community. You don't know each of us. But that's not necessary. I'm saying to you,
I've been looking through your windows for 3 or 4 months.
and I'll spend the time that is necessary to know each and every one of you.
Shall I get my hands into all of your pockets?
To be a part of your lives so that I might represent you better. represent you accurately as I go forward with the policies that are important to each and every one of us.
And make promises that no one on God's earth could ever keep.
And that was our look at the trail. We actually had a lot more, so stick around, we got 6 or 7 hours of that stuff, so we'll tell you about it in the lobby. For the last piece, and I say that sadly, I guess, because it's the end of the evening almost. Well, it makes me feel blue. How about you? But we don't have to be sad, really. Just because it's the last piece tonight, there's really another show, and we can be glad and happy about the blues. And what's something that makes you happy when you're thinking about the blues?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Makes me happy. Blues.
Ice cream, it makes me funny because it's so runny and smooth. I like to drink it down, I like it in a cone, I like it away from home. I'll take it when I can get it because it's always so good. I like my ice cream morning and night. I like my ice cream loose or tight.
Not many things make me think of wet dreams at all. Few pleasures make me think of them and scream. Well, when I get a chance to have some buds, some Mitchells or some Swansons, ice cream.
I like to sit in cold things. I like to sit around all summer and dream of chilling me off and cooling me down in ice cream, the cheapest around. I like to get some Haagen-Dazs sherbet and wear it in the summer when it's too hot to go.
I like ice cream. I like the way it tastes. Except it gives me flavor that comes on my I'm spirit on my booty because ice cream is the thing that I love even more than myself.
I have to have chocolate. I don't like vanilla. I have to have chocolate and rub it on my belly. You know I love ice cream. On a hot summer night, we really do it right with ice throughout the course of the evening, this was your show too. You helped us to create this by giving us your great suggestions. We have one more show coming up, and we'll be back in July for 3 weeks. So we'll start taking reservations for those shows in about June. And we want to thank some very special people who've been helping out. There's been, you notice everything runs really smoothly around here, and the man we give credit to for that happening is our house manager, Mr. Ed Buckley.
Yeah.
improvisation is to man back, choosing improvisationally when to turn those lights on and off. Art all in of itself. Thank you, John Remack.